This video will show you how to use the Read and Write for Google extension on a Chromebook to listen to text being read aloud by a digital reader. In this sample, we will highlight a well-known character who's dyslexic. In Rick Riordan's stories, Percy Jackson is a high school student who's struggling in school. As he matures, he learns that he's a demigod and he has special powers. One of those powers is dyslexia. Because his brain is half human and half Greek, it's wired to interpret ancient Greek and not English. So if Percy was in a classroom today, he could use read and write tools to help him read. Let's use a read and write reader here to listen to the summary of the first Percy Jackson book. So the extension is this purple puzzle piece. You open that up and it gives you all these options. We are going to listen to this selection read aloud.
12-year-old Percy Jackson is on the most dangerous quest of his life. With the help of a satyr and a daughter of Athena.
Now, if you don't want a male voice, you can always come over here to these options. And there are many options you can change, but a basic one would be Samantha's voice changed over. You can change language and such. So let's keep listening, but with Samantha's voice.
With the help of a satyr and a daughter of Athena, Percy must journey across the United States to catch a thief who has stolen.
Pause will just pause it and then start it again.
The original weapon of mass
but
destruction.
Stop will completely take away that selection. Here, let's say I'm not sure what a satire is. So I can go up here to the dictionary, click on it. It'll tell me what it is.
Noun. One of a class of woodland deity.
Let's see if there's a picture. Over here we have a picture dictionary of a satire. Yeah, they're not going to have a picture of that. But if we clicked on daughter, then that probably is going to have a picture. Yep, of child. And it gives the dictionary and the picture. You can keep those on or turn them off. So that's the reading portion. It'll read most websites. And if it doesn't read the website, it won't pop up this little extra tool. So then you know. But let's say Percy had to actually write in class. Let's go back over here. See this sword that he has? That sword has a name. It's called a riptide. So let's say Percy had to write a sentence naming his sword. But he needed help with word prediction. So the purple puzzle piece again will drop down or hide away. And we would use this, I call it a head with little ideas coming out of it. It's word prediction that will pop up ideas of words. It tries to predict what you're going to write. So we are writing a sentence about Percy Jackson's sword. We're going to have to start with his name, Percy. Let's just make sure he spelled it right. Percy. And
Percy.
Jackson. If I put in Jack, it'll predict Jackson. Percy Jackson has, it already is predicting has a sword. Oh, it's already predicting A. Has a. It's not going to predict sword. Has a lot, has a long, has a great. So we need to put in SWO. It'll go sword. Has a sword.
Sword.
Named Riptide. Then you can go back here and listen to the sentence again. See if it's exactly the way you want it.
Percy Jackson has a sword named Riptide.
Stop that. Same things happen over here. If you're not sure what a sword is, you can do a picture dictionary and a dictionary. There's going to be a picture of a sword. There's his Riptide sword. So there are many features available in Read and Write for Google, but these are the ones Percy would use to quickly complete his work in school. Percy eventually learned to use his powers for good. But remember, you too have the power.